So it's MOT time at Anna. Zabit Khan's got his head in the engine. Peace and blessings to you. I am wandering around in Lancashire and I have just arrived at this place here, which is under the ownership of Malik Rehman. So let's go and see if he's around. Look, yesterday we were talking about what makes you go round, or what makes you go high, or what makes you go round and round. What is it that gets you out of bed in the morning? So let's have a look at what gets these guys out of bed in the morning when they're serving the community of Manchester. So before I go and find Abdurrahman Lala and the gang, let's have a look. They have a code of conduct or a code of practice. This is awesome. The ANA Code of Practice. We promise to give an honest appraisal of work required, honesty, and to treat your vehicle with respect, a bit more honesty, to work to the highest standard possible, to return all replaced parts to you for your inspection, to honour our quotation to the best of our ability, to guarantee our labour for a maximum of 3 months. One of the things I love about honest, hard-working people in general, but in particular Abdurrahman Allah and the team. So look, when your tyres are dirty, they give it a bath in here. They probably give it a shower somewhere else, but the bath in here. And if you've ever wondered why your engine is not working, it's because the engine is here and this is knackered, it's not working. And then if you want to spin round and around, you might choose to spin round in one of these, or you may even actually put it on your car and then spin around in it. Now look, Shoaib and Zabit Khan are over here somewhere. Actually, Shoaib's hiding over there. And if you want to know about mechanics and parts and getting your fingers dirty, then ask Mr. Zabit Khan. By Zabit Khan, the engine ki sadi bhai.
Timing chain.
Oh, apparently engine ki timing chain me. And if there's an expert around here, it's this guy. Ayo, that's the timing chain ne. Oh goodness, so these. Oh right, so that piece is broken. I've never looked at. And apparently this is what makes the noise. So the customer is patiently waiting for his car. Are you got a hairspray prote? Actually, do not listen to that advice. That was bad advice. This is maintenance spray. And this is the ironing table. These 3 tables are. Look at the mess they've made here. Ayo, and some ladders as well. The old parsangs. Our safety advice there. Pin kagaz udal ta paka rahi hai. Anyway. Okay, so there's no stickers. So by Zabit Khan. The gaadi mane the pin sar wali ulikal bhai.
Sticker no.
Sticker no, yeah. We've got to come car the job they came for is already done. But Zabit Khan just noticed headlight's not working, so he's going to stick the bulb in for him. Oh look, Shoaib's MOTing a vehicle. So Shoaib's doing the Ministry of Transport test. And he's putting all the data into the government system. Look at all these bits on the ramp. And if you need some tyres, then this is definitely the place. And I remember some conversation with Nexen tyres. Apparently they're being excellent, and they have some sort of sponsorship with Manchester City as well. And this is the office where it all happens. Hello, ANA Tyres, may I help you? Yes, of course. The tyre is about £400, and if you want 2, that means 2 people will work on them. That will cost you £800. What do you mean that's too expensive? Well, listen, go to Range Rover and they'll charge you 1,000. Jobs that Lala's got to do: a green one, a yellow one, a pink one, a white one, a blue one, and another red one. And do you think it's easy running an establishment like this? Look, you need a calculator, and you need a computer as well. Look, oh, Lala's got intelligence and brains, mashallah. Yeah, look at that. Oh, he's got certificates as well, so he can do the job awesomely. And of course, okay, great qualities of great people is charity boxes, and the customer waiting area. And why it's called that is because this is where the customers wait, in seats that were designed for the reception area. And of course, with the chai ज़रूरत थी तो काफ़ी ज़रूरत थी नो पैसे दिलता श्रब 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 और शरबत चिदे oh sorry चाय काफ़ी चिदे no दिलता. And look, although sometimes it feels like okay he's not here, he's always hanging around, so even though he's not here he's still watching you. And he's back at 3 p.m. although it's 20 past 4 at the minute. So look, joking apart, if you need your stuff, come to the garage. They're great guys. They're in Duke Street in Manchester. So I'm just on the way back from Manchester back to West Yorkshire in Bradford, and I've stopped off at a service station, Welcome Break, this place here. So one of the things that I always consider is when I go, particularly if I go shopping or if I'm travelling somewhere or if I'm travelling down the motorway to London, is that I plan where I'm going to stop, and I always have a look at the prayer timetable, the namaz timetable, and I go in accordance with that. And I find it really frustrating if there isn't a place to pray, particularly on the motorway and when it's raining. So I'll have the prayer mat in the back of the car and try to find an appropriate place. And of course doing wuzu. And of course doing wuzu with the old air blades that you've just seen. So when I'm setting off from home, things like a lota, ensure I have a pair of moze, the leather socks, so we can do masa over them, and then ensuring that wuzu is kept for a long time as well, because spirituality and namaz is and deen and religion and namaz is compulsory, right, is a massive aspect of my life. I remember travelling to Makkah many years ago, and it was a long journey and namaz time was getting very, very, very close. And imagine Hajj, going to Makkah, and this guy says to me, oh, he says, namaz isn't for us, specifically when you're travelling. And I thought, oh my god, journey to Hajj. And I said to him, okay, in the religion of Islam and in accordance with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, namaz is definitely farz whilst you're travelling. It's definitely compulsory. But you know, when you've been travelling such a long time and you've had a really long journey, perhaps it's not always the wisest moment to give your advice, because behaviour is definitely context driven, and you must behave in the right time, in the right place, in the right way. So if you're watching my friends from Masjid Bilal in Bradford during Taraweeh, keep your freaking voices, I nearly swore them, keep your voices down, because it's the environment of the masjid. You can go and shout and scream and support and show your support in a very, very loud voice. If you're at Old Trafford or Anfield or Elland Road watching the football, shout as much as you like, but keep your language clean. And if you're travelling, and particularly if you're a Muslim, make sure you're prepared and organised, just like these cars who look completely neatly parked. So be neat in your behaviour and be neat in your organisation as well, and therefore you will get great results. As we rejoin the motorway, so whichever direction you're driving in and whichever lane of life that you're in, on this 28th day of Ramadan, I wish you nothing but success. Remember us in your prayers. Have a wonderful, blessed day.